Yo, welcome back to the channel, fam. Your bro Diablo here, and today we're running it back on some Diablo 4, some community help. If you guys need help in the community, if you guys need any help in the community or with anything via leveling up or whatever the case may be, I got you. So just let me know what you guys need and I'll be there to oblige. So yeah, come through, let me know what if you guys want to chat about it, or if you guys have anything you need help with in terms of leveling, gearing, whatever the case may be. I got you. That's what we do here on these community level up fast and blast runs. Also, I wanted to mention to you guys that we got a new build. We're just trying out this fun off meta Razor Wings build today, so we'll be running that on the live stream. So if you like it and if you guys want to try it out, let me know in the chat and I'll be happy to link the build to you guys. That way you guys have access to it as well. So it should be pretty fun. We're gonna try it out. I'm just gonna play here, and if you guys come through, and yeah, I hope to see you. Don't forget to let me know in the chat if you guys need help with anything. Let's make sure we got all this going. Perfect. Where did we leave off here? So let's go to the Undercity now. Let's keep this going. Do I really want to waste anything? Yeah, sure. Let's just throw whatever it is in there. Get this Razor Wings build. It's pretty fun. Honestly, I'm enjoying it. I'm trying to find ways to make it a little bit more like single target damage. It's just it feels a little bit clunky at first because you're kind of like, well, how do I get these Razor Wings to spawn? And then you kind of find the sweet spot, which is really good, and then the build really just starts to come together. It's good for farming. I wouldn't say necessarily speed farming, but it's definitely good for like clearing like the screen essentially from just standing in one spot, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it does a lot of damage. It's fun. It's off meta. It's not a rushing claw build. That was basically the whole idea behind getting this build to work, was making sure that it didn't revolve around being rushing claw being the main source of damage. That it was just able to do its own thing on its own, and I'm very happy to see that's what's up. I will try the other variations of it. I'm trying to figure out why the other version of Razor Wings isn't really like kind of clicking with everything else. I'll explain more on that in just a bit. Like this one seems to be the best because they last a little bit longer. They have a higher chance of hitting the enemy twice, while we have Barrier, which refreshes its own stacks. I mean, the build's pretty good. It's just I just wish it didn't. It was better with the single target upkeep of Razor Wing. Yo, what's up? I want to make a Spiritborn today. Okay, cool, man. Do your thing. Create a Spiritborn, man. They're fun. Let me know if you can help. I will. I just gotta make sure I save this build. It's definitely not as fast as like a rushing claw build, but I mean, this is a fun build to play. Yo, what's up? What's up, Darkin? What are you saying? Thanks for coming through the live stream. Yeah, we're playing a different build here. It's not rushing claw. It's Razor Wings, and it's a whole lot of fun. Does a lot of damage, and that's all I care about right now. I'm just I played I don't know I was just getting into a month now of the game. I've been playing rushing claw, so I'm just trying to switch it up to see if there's anything different about it. I'm pretty sure I'll come up with some other builds too, but this one's definitely a for fun build. I don't think it's necessarily meta. It's definitely off meta. You're not gonna see a lot of people running this build, but I enjoy it. It's just another ability we can play with and utilize Spiritborn with. So every build that I see coming out is some variation of the Eagle Evade build. Yo, what's up, Zed? Yo, thanks for coming through, man. Yeah, I just dropped the build guide for this. Definitely it'll be updated if I find anything new on it or any kind of updates on it. I'll definitely keep you guys in the loop. But the build guide's out there. It's on Mobalytics if you guys need a build guide. And I'm having a whole lot of fun playing it, so it's just nice to be playing a different build than Rushing Claw. The thing with Rushing Claw is there's such a good ability that if there's one thing that they made good, it was Rushing Claw. I kind of have a feeling that the only thing they actually worked on for Spiritborn was Rushing Claw. I kind of feel like it was the only ability they really put any kind of energy into. Because if you try to make other builds, it's not as it's definitely not as captivating as Rushing Claw. Like core builds are fun, but then we're just going to Radakapaleke territory again. It's different. And what they did with the game too is they removed a lot of the really important passives that the classes had. I feel like they removed a lot of the important ones that made the classes strong. So You know, everyone's just trying to run a two-handed legendary weapon at this point, or ancestral legendary weapon. You know, you typically don't want to lock up your weapon slot with anything other than a ancestral legendary or a mythic unique if you have one. But yeah, good to see you guys. Thanks for coming through, man. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, this is where the build gets clunky, is when you have to deal damage to a single target. I swear, I have a funny feeling there's a little bit of a bug, because if there's two targets, you know, you've just doubled the chance to reset the cooldown on Razor Wings. So I feel like there's lots to be had with this build. I feel like they could definitely make this build something. All they need to do is up the chance from like 10% to 20. That way you have like a 40% chance to reset the cooldown of Razor Wings or something. I really just hope Season 14 or something, they update it in Season 14, like give the Spiritborn some love. We only have one build. We're using like techniques to, you know, amp up our damage with runes and stuff like that. So yeah. But yo guys, thanks for coming through, yo. Cool. You have one more room? We do. Let's get past all this. But yeah, the build's a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun. I put a lot of time into like trying to make it. It was like at first I almost gave up on it. I was like, I don't know. But then I was like, you know, maybe just make a build that, you know, it's accessible. You know, it doesn't have to be like the craziest build. You know, Rushing Claw is the top of the top builds on the leaderboards. Like, don't try and reinvent the wheel right now. Hard to try to go off meta in this game. But yeah, I could do Torment 12 stuff. I'd be interested to see if I can do I want to see how hard what's his name would be, Mephisto. We could try. I'll try after this. I think Mephisto might be a little bit of a struggle. Just that single target damage, trying to get that single target damage to stick is really hard. When you have one enemy to fight, the Razor Wings kind of disappear. However, I think if you had like crazy cooldown reduction on the build, like a godly amount of cooldown reduction, you'd be good to go. But like, what do you like? You'd be sacrificing aspects that give you damage, right, to get that cooldown reduction. But yeah, the build's fun nonetheless. I'm enjoying it. But yeah, well, good to see you guys. Thanks for coming through. So yeah, I'll show you right here. This is where the single target damage kind of sucks. See, those guys will help me get the rings for a little bit. So the trick is you have to use Rushing Claw and Razor Wing simultaneously together, and then that way you get a crazy. I don't know if it's a glitch or whatever, but it works. You know, you just kind of toggle between the two. As long as you can go left and right like that, you don't get stuck like on the wall with Rushing Claw. You should be able to do enough single target damage. We got the merchant here. I don't need any of these. I wish he sold diamonds. He or she. I don't know what it is, to be honest. But I wish he or she sold diamonds. That'd be cool. And then Helltides. Where's Helltides at? Is Helltides up? Okay, let's do it. Much longer, 47 minutes. Perfect. We can run some Helltide. I'm trying to get my war plans maxed as much as I possibly can. I'm trying to see what else. I'm gonna run some Infernal Hordes and parties too. I want to see how this. I've been testing it in Infernal Hordes. Is really fun. So I've been enjoying Infernal Hordes because you just have constant enemies. It's only when you get to the point where you have to like fight the boss at the end. But if you're in a group, you're okay. You're somehow, some way, you know, damage is gonna get through. And by no means do I mean to undersell this build. This build's a lot of fun. Like, I'm having a lot of fun playing Razor Wings. Like, this is awesome. Especially in the Helltides. Anything that revolves around a lot of farming, like you're trying to farm like mass quantities of enemies. It's really fun. Some might like it, some might not. But everything I've seen so far has been some sort of Eagle Evade build. So many Eagle Evade builds, it's insane. I mean, there isn't, sorry, let me say, I retract that. There isn't that many, but there's a lot of, there isn't that many Eagle Evade builds, but every good build right now for Spiritborn is an Eagle Evade build, right? It's some form of it, some Rushing Claw Evade version of it. Which is all good, but it would just be nice to, like, you know, see some variations in builds. I have a funny feeling I'm one of the only people running this build right now. Oh, also, was the Razor Wing charges temper removed? Yeah, that's the problem, right? You only have three Razor Wing charges, which is insane, right? They removed a lot of the good stuff. Yeah, that would have made this build so much better. If we had additional charges, that would have been so much better. But there's no way to do it. Believe me, I looked. I looked. There's no Razor Wing charges on this. Unless it's something like, unless it's like a temper manual that's glitched and I haven't been able to pick it up. But I'm positive there's no way to get more charges. That would have been my first thing I did. That would change his build. Those would automatically go on my ring and my amulet right away. I would lose the crit damage for more charges for sure. If I could throw up more Razor Wings, that's dope. See, that's what I'm saying. I really feel like the I said in the video, I don't know if you watched the complete guide there, Zed, but I said in my guide, I really think they slept on the I think the Spiritborn was the most slept on class when it came to this new expansion. I'm sure of it. Like, try to make another build without using the, you know, the concussive stomp, you know, ability or anything like that. It's hard to get the metrics and it's hard to get the numbers out. Like, why I'm using potency builds is because I don't have to worry about resource management, right? That's another thing that they got rid of, was stacking resources, right? Or being able to get your, I mean, you can get resource regeneration, but and you're going to like crazy measures to try and get ooh, that's really nice. Yeah, you're going through crazy measures to try and get, sorry, you know, your Ring of the Midnight Hunt and the you know, your, to keep that crit up. And then you got to go the Rod of Kapaleke, because the unique charm cuts the ability of the Rod of Kapaleke in half, right? And you want that full benefit and bonus from the Rod of Kapaleke. So you got to find a good Rod of Kapaleke. So a lot of the core abilities builds are kind of, you know, are done. But my plan is to make a build for each Spirit Hall. So I've done the Rushing Claw for Jaguar. This would be my Eagle build. So I got Gorilla and I got Centipede next. Centipede, I've been waiting to see it to be a better version of what it's been. So hopefully we can find something for Centipede. I think there's some, I mean, you could say the Rushing Claw build is a Centipede build, but it's a Jaguar abilities. But ain't nothing wrong with that. Do we have full? No, we don't. Let's go do this. Let's go do the maiden here. I could stand right here, just like this Sork. Oh, too late. Nice. Okay, let's go. Cool. All damage. Yeah, no. I think we got a good one here. All damage over time. That's still good because we could still flip that last one. Ooh, that would have been nice. Yeah, everything else we can get rid of here. We could put this in our stash. I just want to mix up our bags here. That's a few million right there. We can go talk to Tyrael. We haven't been able to upgrade our war plan yet, which is crazy. We got to do a lot of hell tides to get our hell tides up. I don't even know if we're investing in the right one there. I know we are for the Undercity. I know Nightmare Dungeons are pretty good. Mercenaries. Let's see what else we can get here. Season. Ooh. We haven't got a mythic seal yet, which is nuts. Hopefully maybe tonight we can get one of those. Open tortured gifts. You have to open 100 tortured gifts. Wow, we have so many Nightmare Dungeons to do. So this is all like Paragon. We're almost there. 10 single hell tide. Complete the tier 65 or higher. Alright, we've done that. Still don't so much. Still a few we don't have, eh? Just kind of like randomly. That's okay. Ooh, it's a nice bag right there. Big ruins. Would you be able to gear me up for Spiritborn? I might have some stuff. Yeah, I could definitely throw you some stuff for sure. Just tell me what build you want to go, and I'll see what I can find. And I'm sure I got enough stuff for you, buddy. Let's salvage some seals, some charms. Is there any seals we have to salvage? No. There's one here I want to flip still. Like, these are all good. Jaguar's good. Eagle's good. Or is Eagle bad? I think Eagle's bad, right? I don't know. Protein Heart. We could try the Sustain War. That might be nice. Like, what would be really nice is like cooldown. Like, just anything that grants us cooldown would be really cool. Skills of their base spirit gain. Oh, if our spirit halls match. So maybe there's a Razor Wings with loyalties. Probably. That make more sense. What would you do with the Russian Claw build with the Mythic Seal that reduces one charm? If I could, so let's look at our. So if I could swap it, what would I do? For Russian Claw, what would be really nice would be dropping in, Protein Heart and Sustain War, like Sunstain War. I think that would be really sick. If you want to go the 2 unique route, going Sunstain War and Protein Heart on the Russian Claw build would be massive. You could also do something like Protein Heart and like I don't know if Widow's Web is unbugged yet or if it's still bugged. That's also a good combination. Widow's Web, if you're not running it already, might be, or if you might be able to put Widow's Web in and pick up an amulet, right? That might be a good idea. If I could do another charm set with Russian Claw, okay. Yeah, the quality set's pretty good, but you'd only get 60 times damage multiplier, so let's check. You're running the Balazans, I'm assuming. Thorns wouldn't be crazy. Yeah, I'd probably run a second unique if I'm being honest. That's what I would do. I'd run another unique for sure. Widow's Web, Sunstain would be nice. Would you be able to? Yeah, I got you. I think I got Nebel walking. Yeah, let me know when you're there. I'm pretty sure I got that for you, man. Okay, so let's do what we do here. We re-roll. Let's see if we haven't. I haven't been able to see a mythic. We haven't got a mythic war plan yet, so I'm rolling to see if we can get one here. Yeah, I haven't seen one yet. They're that rare. Okay, so with that being said, we need Infernal Hordes for sure. I don't want to run one. I don't like running the Infernal Hordes by myself. I would probably do... I gotta do Infernal Hordes. I gotta get that up. I gotta shave my face is what I gotta do. This beard is getting crazy. There we go. It doesn't let you run another unique. That's the 4 mythic one. I got the 6. Oh, okay. The only other 5-piece I'd run then is probably... The only other 5-piece I drop then is probably the Qualities. You know, if maybe this Jaguar set might help. It might help with some... see, the best part about this Jaguar is the 5 set bonus. I mean, this one's pretty good too. You get a 60 times damage multiplier, and with Russian Claw, you're moving constantly. Are you what charm set are you running right now? Are you running Balzans currently? Okay, let's go social. Find a party. Let's do inform. Actually, no, that's not find a party. Let's be the party. Social list a party. Gonna go Infernal Hordes. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go. I can do repeat runs, social. I can do newcomers are welcome always, and then I'll do just say relaxed. There we go. Quality and SWC. Okay. Doesn't let me run another unique. Yeah. So okay. Are you running the poison version? What's going on here? Oh. What am I doing here? What's going on? Oh, is this you? Oh, you just made a spirit born? Okay, cool, man. We're gonna run it back in the pit then, homie, because I gotta... Let's run back in the pit. What's up, Chris? Okay, yeah, then run... what I would run is... Second charm. If you're running quality, then I would run back up. Honestly, try this out. Try the Rizoka. Try it out. Yeah, because this is pretty good because it'll give you increased cast speed, which is essentially attack speed. The build scales with attack speed, right? Russian Claw scales with attack speed, so I would see it. I could see it being pretty good for you. You okay there, Krish? Oh. Where'd my guy go? My guy like went off screen there for a second. I don't know if the game picked it up. Yeah, because there's a poison version of the Russian Cloud build too. That's like the most meta. That's what a lot of people are running anyways, and that's then you can like mix in the quality set as well. I just tag along the war plan after you unlock. Okay, cool. Yeah, no problem. If you run 4-man lair bosses, you probably get a mythic seal if you invest. I'm pretty sure I am invested into it. Yeah, all the way down the middle here. Well, to be completely honest, what I've been doing with the game a lot is I've been running the. I've just been like kind of relearning the Spiritborn. Sure. What the heck? I don't know what happened. Who's this? Is this you? Did you leave or something? What happened? Oh, you promoted me to party leader. Oh, okay. No problem. Yeah, I've been really just replaying the game. Like I'm relearning the game, and like as I play, I'm learning that the Spiritborn, like I feel like it's really been slept on in terms of like getting upgraded and such. Like I feel like it's really didn't. I don't know. Maybe it did. Maybe I'm just missing things. Of course, like I've been kind of like I'm trying to like I'm seeing what's working and what's really strong, and it's kind of hard to. It's hard not to think that you know that the Spiritborn just really only has one viable build, because it does. It'd be nice if it had more, but this build just seems to work, which is really good. We're using the concussive stomp rune though, which I don't agree with. Unfortunately though, like I've been saying, it's a necessary evil now. If you want to do damage with Spiritborn, is you got to use that concussive stomp. It sucks. I don't like using exploits or any kind of thing that like expose the game, like bugs in the game or snapshots and all that stuff. But you know, it's a necessary evil right now if you want to push in the game and you know, comfortably play Torment 12. I mean, this build can push without it. I can show an example of a different version of this build, but it just makes it more clunky again. This is the smoothest it runs at. I'm pretty sure I have a Heshi Kasangi if I didn't like scrap it already. Yo, what's up, Bang? What are you saying? Good to see you. Thanks for coming through. Just playing a different version of the, you know, any other build. I haven't been doing it. I copied your gorilla build. Cool. What's up, man? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, there's a couple of different, like that's kind of like what's working with you switch up your stomp for vortex if you're not pushing. I could show you. I'll switch up the version of the build. It's a little different. So right now it's a little different, but it works. I could show you what the build looks like without the concussive stomp. It can still push. It's just a little bit slower. I'll do it after this one, seeing as we're here. In the video there, the gameplay, you'll see me You'll see me play with the Jaguar and the Seeker. You'll see the Hunter and the Seeker on screen. Those are the versions of the build without the concussive stomp rune. This build would be phenomenal if it could self-sustain on one enemy. I swear, if there's one enemy, it like bugs out and it doesn't re-proc itself, Razor Wing. But if there's two, literally if there's two, it's infinite. So I just don't understand what the deal is with that. Else, like, if in reality this is what's working, like if I could, I would go this version of the build, the Wingstorm version of the build. It's way stronger. It's way harder to proc the Razor Wings. I'll show you guys. Let me just switch up the build real quick here. Yeah, so what you do is you just swap, I just swap these gloves on and I go the Ferocious aspect. So that drops Heshi Kasungi. And then what I do is I just go over here and I look for, where's my Vortex? Where's Cry? There's Cry. So I just drop Cry in here like this, boom. I have it on my skill tree still, Stomp. And I also have Vortex, just in case. I'm not really worried about extra skill points at this point. I can't put any more into Razor Wings, so it is what it is. But that's pretty much how the build works. So I'm going to make sure. And then, yes, we drop the... I should just open this up so you guys can really see. I don't know if you're watching on your phone or not. But yeah, we just drop the Protector. Then we drop the Seeker here. I like it being able to reset its own cooldown, which is really cool. And the Storm Feathers is dope. You can go either one or these two. You could all. This is the best one. Tag Team's the best one. But all the builds that I make for any Spiritborn build that I make this season, I make versions of the build that everyone has access to. So if you don't have the Lord of Hatred, any of the builds you see, you won't see me ever use like like the Evasive Swipe. You won't ever see me use any of the Lord of Hatred exclusive abilities. I just think it's I think it's unfair that if you don't have the expansion, you don't have access to these, these special abilities, which are clearly really strong, right? So, like, I don't know why you wouldn't allow everyone to have access to these things. But any build I make is for everyone, Eternal Realm, or if you don't have the Lord of Hatred. That's just kind of my silent protest against, not giving people access to these abilities. Like, it's kind of crazy in my opinion. But that's my 2 cents on that one. Guys, one thing about this channel and myself is I'll always keep it a buck with you guys. I will never sugarcoat it. I'll be as honest as possible. If something stinks, I'll let you know it stinks. If something's awesome, I'll let you know it's awesome. I'll never paint it something that it's not. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole philosophy here. But yeah, so this is the version of the build that doesn't have... that doesn't have the stomp power, and it kind of drops Heshi Kasungi. So this is more of the accessible version of the build, if you will. That's kind of why I make builds to be accessible, and I also make them to be available to everybody. I hope you guys can appreciate that. How long have I played this game? I played it since I've played it since day zero. I played it since day zero. I've played it since the day it came out. I've been playing since Diablo 3. I dabbled in Diablo 2, and now I'm a Diablo 4 guy. So I've been playing it, safe to say, a long time. Now, why this build's pretty cool. Now, oops, I think I screwed up. Oops, hold on. This is not the proper version of the build. This is where I screwed up. This is where I screwed up. We messed this up. Hold on a second. We have to put... Yeah, we have to put the aspect yielding hits in the gloves. I'll change the build planner up, guys. That's not how you spell yield. It's I before E, except after C. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Missing an aspect. We had double aspects on. It's hard to position on. I would recommend running Stomp if you want to push, if you want to do damage. Like, I hate to say it, I don't like bugs. I don't like using exploits. Like I said, I don't like using snapshots and all that jazz. But if you want to push and do damage and not really have to like worry about pushing through Torment 12 or anything that Torment 12 has to offer, yeah, if you want to push through anything Torment 12 has to offer, definitely run the Stomp rune. It's really strong. It's unfortunate that it's really strong. It's what I call a necessary evil. So yeah, definitely use it. It definitely buffs the build a lot. So, and if you don't want to use it, you don't have to either. Like there's other alternatives as well. You don't have to. You're not stuck. Hey yo, Eth, thanks for coming through, man. I'm just on over on YouTube, bro. If you're watching, sorry, respond to chat on YouTube if you guys are watching on Twitch. But yeah, yo, Eth, glad to see you're doing okay, man. Hope your trip went well and you had a good time. Oh, I also switched up the form of Razor Wings. I just want to show you guys that it's without multiple enemies. It's like you'll get it as soon as it hits 2 people. See, you're infinite with this version of Razor Wings, which is really sick, right? But as soon as there's 1 enemy, it just falls off. It's very hard to maintain. Very clunky. I do not like it. Let's see what we can get here. See, Razor Wings 0. So we have to use Rushing Claw to reset the cooldown. This is why I don't like it. You have to wait till you get a good pack, and then hopefully that the randomness of the rings want to. Now the only fix, and I know in my heart, the only fix to make this version of Razor Wings work is like an extreme amount of cooldown, right? Because look, you can infinitely spam it as long as there's more than 1 enemy. It's not a problem, right? But as soon as there's 1 enemy, like you're fighting that final boss, that pit boss, and you don't have extra enemies around, you're cooked, right? So it kind of it feels very clunky. It's almost like you have to use Rushing Claw and Razor Wing in tandem when you're going this version of the build. Whereas now, if we go over to what I've been going, now the build feels a lot smoother because it has a lot more opportunity to hit more enemies, right? So we're just cooking now. It's instant. There's no downtime. We're never in a situation where Razor Wings isn't up because of how long it lasts and how the chance it has to hit a lot of enemies, right? We can literally sit here like this, and I can just spam the Seeker. And just everybody gets put into the Razor Wing blender, and we're happy. See, it still does billions of damage. You don't necessarily need Concussive Stomp. It's still going to do a lot of damage, right? In the video, why I mentioned it is just to make a point that, you know, Blizzard needs to either give us damage with Concussive Stomp, make it a viable rune. Like, you took away so many other runes from us, you know, like make it a viable rune, make Concussive Stomp scale with resolve stacks or something like that. That was a suggestion I have. I mean, like, we're already tempering on resolve stacks onto our armor, and maybe for every, you know, resolve stack, Concussive Stomp increases the damage we deal by 1 or 2. You know, so, you know, we're getting like 100 times damage multiplier. Because right now with Concussive Stomp, the whole thing is we're getting 600% increased damage, right? So, I mean, it's really good. I like it. I just hate that it's a bug, you know? Like, that's the kind of, it just goes to show that's the kind of damage Spiritborn needs to keep up with the pack, right? Every other build is also using, every other class is using bugs as well. I get it. But look at the variety of builds in every other class, right? And then look at the variety of builds when it comes to Spiritborn. We have all we have is Eagle Evade Spiritborn. You know, it's just a reimagined version of Eagle Evade, and they put it in Rushing Claw, and that's the game, right? So this whole Razor Wings build is just my little nod to creativity and to you know, making Spiritborn fun. That's literally all I want to do, is make Spiritborn fun, give everyone another build to try out if they want, and that was about it. Hold on. I'll wait till we finish this, and I'll become part of it. I just want you to lose the XP on the boss here. So yeah, it's viable, if that makes sense. What do I do with the Stomp runes? Okay, 1 second. 1 second, Chris. I'm just gonna read the chat. What do I do with the stomp runes, or is it a level up, or is it's an exploit? The stomp rune is okay. So I'll explain to everyone what's going on in stomp. Okay, so we have stomp here on our tree, and then we have crushing blow. So crushing blow creates a circle around you and deals 500% increased damage to unstoppable enemies and bosses. So what's happening with stomp right now is it's doing 500% damage increase. That's it. Increased damage. That's it. Okay, so cut off 2 unstoppable enemies and bosses. That's what it's doing. So whenever you stomp, your damage is increased 500% against that group or whoever's affected by stomp. So that's the bug. And then we have damage bonus, which adds another 100% damage on top of that. So we're doing 600% increased damage to enemies that get hit by stomp. So whatever they did in the coding, there's no prerequisite. As long as they're affected by stomp, you're dealing increased damage. That's the whole trick. So what people are doing, so the whole exploit goes like this. Well, see the single target damage? We have to use Rushing Claw. Rushing Claw to the rescue. See, sometimes it just feels so clunky. But then once we get the Razor Wings going, it's back to fun stuff. Okay, cool. So what people are doing here, concussive stomp. Ooh, I don't want to get hit by that sword again. Yeah, so what people are doing is they're putting the Tizik Ruin on so that you're passively just concussive stomping, and whenever enemies get hit by it, it's increasing your damage by 600%. Yeah. So that's the whole thing with the exploit. It is crazy. What's the irony is that that's what's needed to have the Spiritborn be able to push and keep up in the pit and stuff like that, right? It's what makes all the builds really good. So that's what I was going. I made a video on this very build that we're playing here, and that's what I was going over. It's just like, I hate the fact that it's I don't like exploits. I don't like, I don't like snapshotting and all that nonsense, man. I want the game to be fair and like earned. That's how I like to play the game. It's just unfortunate that we have to, as Spiritborn, if you want to have fun and you want to do damage, it's a necessary evil. Having it on the build really skyrockets the damage if you're trying to push and have fun, right? I mean, you don't necessarily need it, but it definitely helps, right? So it's probably the one and only time that I'm like, yeah, maybe it's not a bad idea to run it, right? But other than that, until they increase the amount of builds we can go on this class, like, I feel like people have to run it if you guys want to have fun. I'm sure there's a lot of builds. I mean, there's a patch coming out, and they still haven't. There's a patch coming out soon. They still haven't spoke about updating. So I bet you they're aware of the. Oh wow, that sucks. Yeah, oh, we're gonna pit 100. That's why. Yeah, they're definitely aware of the bug. I'm sure, but I bet you they're. Should have been. That's wild. Should I swap the Barb Roar then? I kind of want to see it. Okay, yeah. Do what I would do. For the Ruin, I would do Yule. I would do Yule Tizik. Yule. So whenever you're casting an ability with a cooldown like Rushing Claw, you'll proc concussive stomp. That in my opinion is the best way to do it. So yeah, I would put Yule and Tizik as your rune set for sure. Yeah. Let me know if you need help, man. Also, too, my guys, I have my battle tag on screen there. If you guys want, if you guys need help with anything in game, you can always send me a friend request. That way, I can help you in game. I can invite you to the party. You know the whole drill. Yeah, that way, you can join the party and whatever you guys need help with. Dropping. Oh, yo, Chris, do you want these items then before you go? Because I have the Harmony of Ebawaka here. I have a Harmony, and I believe I have another Heshi Kasangi Bud. Here. It's not a bad one. It's not perfect. It's not bad either, though. Oh, I have a GA one here. Do you want these items? Yeah, Zan's gone too. Yeah, Zan's gone as well, man. Yeah. I'm telling you, the Spiritborn got wrecked, man. Yeah, a few of the runes are gone. Yeah, so that's what's so I think what's going on with the Spiritborn that everyone's forgetting is they also reworked the skill tree, right? So the whole skill tree is reworked now. You know what they removed? They removed the passives. That's what made Spiritborn Spiritborn, was the passives that we had. And I understand that they wanted to put those into items and stuff like that. But what they did was they made it, they separated the strongest passives into items, which means we can't have all of them unless we're making chaos uniques again, right? Which is what they're trying to do with these unique charms. But you can only equip one unique charm, right? Unless you have a mythic seal. So what's happening is we lost a lot of the strongest passives that we had. It's all put in the items now, so everything is just raw with the Spiritborn, right? There's not we're a lot of what made the Spiritborn really strong. What were those passives? So now that they're gone, you know, we're starting from scratch again, which is crazy, right? Oh, 1 second, guys, give me a second. Yeah, passives are now in Paragon, exactly, like Prodigy's Tempo and all that stuff. So and if you look at stuff like Kowalti's like this here, I'll show you all of them. So Widow's Web is used to be one of our key passives. Echo of Kowalti used to be our other key passive, which was Vital Strikes. This used to be Vital Strikes. This was Noxious Resonance, which was Widow's Web, right? I'm trying to think of the other one. Protein Heart, the one that we have, the Charmon that we have on. This used to be I forgot what it was called. Advanced Strikes, was that it? I think that's what it was called. It was advanced something. And then Prodigy's Tempo, they moved to the Paragon board. So there you go. So they put it into items, which is cool, but like it's problematic because it's better just to have legendaries on with aspects that you can put affixes on. And what's wrong with the uniques, in my opinion, is that you can't fix it. They're uniques, but they come randomly with random affixes, which kind of completely obliterates the whole idea of it being a unique, right? A unique should have unique affixes, but they come random now. So if they come random, we should be able to manipulate them in the cube, which we can't. So I feel like there's just this overlapping of sometimes maybe the developers went too far in terms of what they were doing with these items and stuff. And I feel like that's problematic too. Like, yeah, this is a unique weapon, but yet it rolls with random affixes every time it drops. So like what are we talking about here, you know? So yeah, I feel like a lot of the power got, it's out of the Spiritborn now, right? So that Tizik rune, that concussive stomp rune it's the only reason why I'm like, yeah, maybe it's valid now, because we lost so much power. You know, the right thing to do, if I was a developer, would make, if they're not going to rework the game from scratch, the right thing to do right now would to be give us concussive stomp as some sort of damage multiplier or additive damage, but don't make it so accessible. Make it so that we have to put maximum resolve stacks on our armor, because that's the only way to access the damage multiplier or something like that. Or maybe for every crit chance all crit damage we have, or a certain type of damage we have, physical damage, we get a damage multiplier from it. I know it's a little bit of a tangent, guys, but I've really been playing this game. Like, I didn't even check how many hours I put in. I played 132 hours on this game so far, guys. I'm a full-time, I work full-time. I'm a dad. I get limited time to play, but every second that I get to play that, my family allows, I've been putting into the Spiritborn. So, I have a lot to say. I really hope that I know the devs don't watch my streams and stuff like that, or if they do, it doesn't matter. I'm one guy playing the Spiritborn, and I'm sure everyone in the partner program, speaks on it too, that plays the Spiritborn, but they can maybe only speak to a certain tune. They can't speak frankly about it. I don't know how it works. Hopefully they do. I hope they do. So yeah, I'll do my best to kind of leave those little Easter eggs in every video I do, that, hey, this is what I've noticed is going wrong with the Spiritborn, or this is what I've noticed going right, and maybe they can fix it somehow. That's what I hope for, anyways. Yeah, that's about it. That's my finding so far with the Spiritborn, is that it's been technically nerfed, technically. Like Eagle of Eight, the Russian Claw build is amazing. We have one build. That's it right now. So anytime you guys see me dropping builds, it'll likely be off meta, because I don't want to play the same thing too many times. Let's see if we can do, I'm gonna see if I can do a boss with this. And yo, Zed, thanks for shouting out the. I just saw the comment now that you left on the video, man. Thanks, man. The drip's always. I'm always about the drip. You know that, right? I always gotta. If I'm rocking an eagle ability, I'm rocking an eagle outfit for sure. Yeah, but I hope that makes sense to everybody. I don't even know if this can do this. Can it? I think it should be able to, but it's just gonna show you the. It's just gonna show you how hard it is to do damage with Razor Wings, right? On the single target stuff, you really gotta like. You really gotta just spam Rushing Claw and Razor Wings. Yeah, see, it kind of gets stuck too. If the hitbox is weird, you're kind of in a position where you're like, yeah, this is not gonna go well. You'll get those like those little pockets of like the 400 billion, 500 billion. This isn't even with the Stomp rune, right? So you can imagine where we're, you know, what we can do if we had the Stomp rune on. Oh, was this? Sorry, 1 second. I'll read your question just a second there. I kind of feel like slapping in the rune just to show you guys the difference, but we're gonna sit this one out with the Beast and Ice. If I hit the right angle with the Rushing Claw, it starts to do crazy damage. But I'm positive there's still some bugs with Rushing Claw too, like where you can get stuck in the wall and stuff like that. Yeah, this doesn't feel good. Just imagine rebounding aspect. Yeah, I know. Imagine we still had that aspect. That's what I'm saying. They took so many good things away from the Spearborn. It's nuts. I don't know why. They took away the charge. They took away the tempering for additional charges. They took away... Yeah, they took away almost everything. Insane. See, I'm trying to get this to do big damage. Sometimes you'll see you'll catch a pocket and it'll just chunk them. But sometimes it's just like this. You're just kind of stuck doing nothing. There you go. There we go. There you go. See, it just starts chunking away. I don't know why. I don't know what changes. It's so funny. Alright, 1 second, bro. 1 second, Chris. I'm just trying to figure out why. It's so funny. This is without the concussive stunt room. It's insane. I don't know what happens. Like, what pops off that's like, okay, increase the damage 1,000,000. One second, Chris. Oh no. Oh, we're in the... Oh, we gotta get out of there. That was a danger zone. See, even with these two guys, it's weird. Well, this is a different story, because if you get hit by that snow or whatever the heck that is, you're done. Like on different bosses, the damage is different. Like sometimes on a different boss, you're absolutely smoking them, right? Like Duriel's a bigger boss. He's got a way bigger hitbox than the Beast of Ice, so your Razor Wings are just going to town. I just want to hit that chunky damage again. How'd I do that? Let me hit the chunks. Let me get it. Do I just have to spam my abilities faster? Alright, I'm gonna go Super Saiyan on the ability spamming. Oh wow, I got murked. Okay. I got murked. Now as a sample, let's throw... Oh wow, that sucks. Thanks, dude. See how squishy the Spiritborn is too? Now, as a sample, let's throw in the Concussive Stomp now. And let's see if it makes a difference. Yeah, let's throw in Concussive Stomp and see if it makes a difference. Should get the 3 resolve passive or 100 damage. Should get the 3 resolve passive or 100 damage. resolve passive or 100 damage. Sorry, which resolve passive? Oh, on the protector? Is that what you're talking about? On the protector? Almost similar. Yeah, we gotta catch that pocket of damage here. Oh, we gotta catch that pocket of damage. We gotta catch that pocket of damage that just starts doing stupid damage. I think it's the razor wings hitting him. Yeah, like a crazy good angle. I think that's what it is. Yeah, there you go. So that's what it is. You gotta get those razor wings to kind of time with your rushing claw to hit him at a crazy good angle, which is just kind of insane for a build of this caliber. That's nuts. Ooh. Wow. That's so weird though. Why? So weird. This is why I like the protector too, is because he makes you unstoppable. You don't even get hit by that thing. But that snow stuff. It's crazy. This is an impossible boss with this build. This is like a level 3000 boss, dude. We'll get that pocket though here. We'll get it. There we go. We got it. Well, sort of. Not really. There we go. We got him though. Jesus. That was fun. There you guys go. That's razor wings in a nutshell when it doesn't work. Different bosses, you get different results. I'm glad I included that in the build planner, that it's different bosses yield different results. But yeah, man, that Tizik ruin. Yeah, no, imagine like if you go to the Tempers, it's insane. Like we didn't get additional razor wing stacks first. You have nothing that will. The only thing that we have: slow, immobilize, freeze, chance to daze, chance for fire, lightning damage, crit shot, make enemies vulnerable. Like what are we talking about here? Should be here. Overpower stack, focus, mobility, control, distant, physical fire, lightning, holy. Damage over time, vulnerable. Let's go defenses here. Fire stand. Maximum resolve stacks, huge. All the way at the bottom. Resource. This is where razor wing stacks should be. It's not here. You could do cooldown, but I don't think there's enough cooldown to make it 0, you know? I don't know if I do vortex size, because on the skill tree, you're already making it 50% larger, you know? You're already kind of increasing it. But I don't even think that's I don't think vortex size is a thing yet. It used to be under utility. It's gone. Yeah, they really, I'm telling you, the spirit board, I think it just was an oversight. It just went right over their heads. Like, okay, we're gonna remove all this stuff. We're gonna rework every class. We're gonna do the skill tree over, and they're totally like, well, what about some of the classes that rely on their passives? Like, that's what makes them good, you know. I have a feeling it's just a huge oversight. I got you, Chris. Here, you want the items? Oh, there's a better Harmony of Ebelhockey here. Yeah. Hold on. Payback. No, I just had one. Where is it? Yes, this one's the best one. That one's got the best multiplier. And then better multiplier, worse multiplier. I feel like this is the better one, man. I know it's a worse multiplier. Actually, just go with this. There's just more damage. I don't think you're really worried about much more, right, Krish? Social. I can invite this to you. Yeah, man, they're really, the Spiritborns are really getting hurt. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some other Spiritborn content creators out there that are making crazy good builds. Like, I'll put money on it that they're all some sort of Eagle Evade Spiritborn build. I know they have to be. Okay, wait a second. Can you see these, Krish? I can't trade them with you. Can you see these? Can you pick them up? No? Weird. Okay. So those don't work. Let me see. I probably have to give you one that didn't drop from a loot box or something. So the only other two, this is the only other two I have here. There you go. Yeah, these two I must have got from a loot drop or something. It must have came from a box. Guys, give me 1 second, okay? I'll be right back. I just gotta go say what up to the wifey. And give her the baby monitor. Yeah, the stomp thing is wild, eh? The amount of damage you do is just crazy. Anybody running the hordes? Yeah, stomp thing is insane. Okay, I'll start it up. Because I got hella keys. I'm ready to go. Let's go. Okay, hold on. New party. Social list. Infernal hordes. Perfect. Let's do this, man. Oh, shit. I feel like this would just be way better if we went the guerrilla version of this build. Just for this particular run. Sorry guys, okay, 8 defeat. Oh. Here we got an Eagle Evade guy. Look at him. There he is. I'm just evading around. It was like really hard to hit anything because we got warlocks and barbarians in here, so wherever we're trying to hit is gonna be insta. Oh, we get some. We get some good pockets here. Hellborn. Yeah. No one likes Hellborn. Let's keep it moving though. Yeah, the stomp thing is insane, bro. I agree. Jeez. Everyone just pick a corner. Just pick a corner, everybody. Possible. Everything's getting murked before I can touch it. It's so funny. It's got the warlock and everyone's playing the most meta build, right? It's insane. So funny. It's like not having the latest update, you know? You're just... Okay, good. I'm glad they chose the chaos wave at least. Capture spirits. Oh, fun. So much fun. So much fun. I'd be interested to see what oh wow. Dude. Guy got murked. Yeah, exactly. It's just like yeah. It's like not having the latest update, you know? There's just far superior builds. Let's see. We might be able to catch a vibe here somewhere. I mean, we got some of them going out. They're doing some work. I know everyone on my team is seeing these Razor Wings and being like, yo, what build is this guy playing? I haven't seen a Razor Wings build this season. What kind of build is this guy playing? I know that's what they're thinking. Or they're thinking, yo, why is this guy playing Razor Wings? What's his deal? Guy alright? Look, I'm all about having fun. I love playing off meta stuff. It can push. It's all that matters to me. Yeah, oh, we should have went Aether Fiends there. No? Just in case we get another Aether Fiend Chaos Wave. Let's see what we get. Yeah, guys, so I don't know if you noticed, and I don't know if you've seen the video or not. It doesn't matter. I also mentioned I'm trying to see if I can start doing some live streams on Thursdays as well. So that way we have like a Tuesday live stream, we have a Thursday and a Saturday. You know, I get to see you guys right through every week. I think that'd be cool. We gotta see what I can do though. Thursdays are really busy with the fam after work and stuff, so we gotta see what I can swing. I don't want to be burning the midnight oil, but you know what, man? This is the dream, guys. The dream is to become a full-time content creator at some point. That would be amazing if it came true, and I believe it will one day. So let's see what happens. That'd be a huge dream come true. Okay, Chaos Wave. No one get murked. Give me goblins. Dang it. Oh. I really hope the devs buff Spiritborn, man. I'm so done. I'm stuck. Sick. I'm so done playing Eagle Evade, man, or Russian Claw. I didn't even do the Eagle Evade version because it's not a. You don't have the Lord of Hatred. You can't play it. So I made a version of Russian Claw that you don't need. That's the Lord of Hatred. Sorry. All right, we're getting some good Aether, at least. Good vibes, good vibes. Soul Spires, sure. So we can at least fight Bartuk at the end of this, which is dope. Watch my razor wings fly. What you gotta do is you just gotta spam the razor wings. What do we got? Aether Fiends? Yeah, see, I told you we should have invested into Aether Fiends. We would have invested into the Soul Spires, is the only thing we had. I really want to try Poison Eagle build with Razor Wings. Maybe with the Herald and Widow's Web. Yeah, maybe. I think what would really help with Razor Wings would be, I think, yeah, scaling with Poison would be huge, right? Because that's kind of like the meta. Really, what I would suggest, if you can, man, if you could do it, let me know. You need cooldown reduction. You need cooldown reduction because you get a 20% chance to reset the cooldown if you have barrier. Right, so that's what it is, and without that, I think the cooldown somewhere like 9 seconds. Yeah, 9 seconds without any cooldown. So you probably need like your amulet and your rings to have cooldown reduction, but you're sacrificing damage or something of that nature. So maybe it's worth it. I don't know. For like an extra 32% cooldown, maybe if it's on like a 3-second cooldown, you're good, right? But then you're going to need additional things to reduce your cooldown, which is possible. There's a whole bunch of things we could try. Yeah, I'm just trying out a different build. Yeah, it's just an off-meta build, Razor Wings. It's just something different from the Rushing Claw meta. I'm just trying to put something out there because currently right now, if you want to have some sort of viable build and as a Spiritborn, you need to have Rushing Claw on your bar. So yeah, but it's Razor Wings. It does good. It can push Torment 12. It's a little bit clunky against single target damage, but it's doing pretty good. It works. That's what matters. It works. It's just you got to be wary of different hitboxes on different bosses. I know they're like, oh, the hitbox is the same on every boss. It's not. They're all different. And the way the build works too on different bosses is different. But yeah, it's fun. I'm having a lot of fun playing it. Can't deny it. Having a good time. How many Forgotten Souls do we have? Like those are that's the hottest commodity right now. Forgotten Souls. We got like an additional 900 somewhere. Yeah, the build I just dropped the build guide today. I'm actually wearing the same outfit that I did that I had for the build guide. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm wearing my Toronto Maple Leafs hat, and because I'm from Canada, what up? And this shirt that I'm wearing right now. Got the shirt from H&M a long time ago. But yeah, it does damage, man. It hits up in the billions. Ooh, 1500 even. Interesting. And there we have it. Infernal Horde's complete. Whoa! Quadruple aspect ring. What do you guys think it is? Watch it be you guys. How much you guys want to bet? It's the Mother's Embrace. We got a quad Mother's Embrace. I'm gonna scrap. How much you guys want to bet? Oh, dang! It's Band of First Breath. Okay, we're gonna hold on to that. Very cool. What do we want here? Horde of greater equipment. Oh, I'm shy. Whoa, what the heck? That's new. Interesting. Okay. I think that's what we do, right? Oh, we can't pick nothing up because our bags are full. But dang. Look at them boomerangs fly. If only you could have them orbit around you like... Yeah, I know that. I know. Imagine that. Imagine that. Believe me, I tested this build. I was like, yo, how do we make this build work? Jeez, a lot of lag spikes here on the server tonight. That's a crazy Band of First Breath. We have another one up here, double GA. Triple GA Band of First Breath. Nice. And then we got this okay glove. Oh, there's another Heshi Kasangi. What the heck? We have 7 Resplendent Sparks. What's going on? Okay, we gotta go salvage stuff. Salvage seals. Bye. See you later. Hello. And then we're gonna salvage our charms. Guys, that dust is really hard to come by. Ooh, 6 shard. Yeah, can't sell that. Yeah, 6 slot charmy. Gold. Let's see what we get here. What do we get? Nice. Do I want to do another one? Not really. Social. Fine. I'm gonna leave the party. Where are we on to? Another boss slayer. Here we go. Another boss slayer. Cool. This is bananas. Whoa. Just looks so pretty. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Varshan? I didn't even tested this on this build. I don't even know if this is gonna be good. He's probably got a really small hitbox. Here we go, let's see. We just gotta find that sweet spot. Just gotta find that sweet spot. You can't just sit there. There we go. Gotta get those. Yeah, we just gotta like syncopate the rings to hit properly. What would be cool is if we can summon like minions to fight us. That would really help this build out. I'm telling you, if there's just one other enemy on the screen that the Razor Wings hit, you've quadrupled your chances of them spawning more frequently. There we go. Another 500 billion almost. Yeah, we're almost there. We're getting there. Just clunky on single target, guys. Because you gotta get those Razor Wings to hit them. Oh, you're doing nothing. There we go. Perfect. That's all we needed was some extra enemies. It's like a little mini game. Whee! Lots of pants there. All protection of prime, I know that much. Oh, Balazans, that's pretty good too. Yeah, exactly. It is beautiful. Why do we still have fortification? I don't know. So this is regular Razor Wings. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's very unpredictable. You never know what you're going to get with this version of it. If you can get it to shoot up more than 2 Razor Wings, you're good. Right? Because you kind of got to like sit back and hope for the best that this Razor Wing hits them. Alright, see how it's a little bit worse. If I can hit more than one enemy and get multiple going, you could start a chain with it. But they nerfed it so hard. They only gave it 3 charges. Would have been cool is if Razor Wings could have been able to get more charges the more you invest into it. Like maybe, like, you know, if I'm at 30 points invested, that gives me 6. Like, it's kind of crazy that I have to sit here and hope on a chance that that Razor Wing comes back. There we go. This is a good angle here. So weird. Yeah, it's so weird that that doesn't work. And that's the stronger version of Razor Wings. Like, I mean, like, okay, cool. So let's think about what was the idea with Razor Wings then? If you were, like, what was the idea of it? Is the build bugged? Like, what was the idea for it then? If it's next to impossible to get all the Razor Wings to spawn at the same time on the best version of Razor Wings. I feel like hitting spacebar kind of helps too. I don't know why. I just feel like it's true, so it's working. There we go. Now we got some extra enemies in here. And they disappeared. Cool. Right when we need them most. Gee, it's just clunky. It does the damage. It's just clunky to try and get the... And just for the record, guys, just so you know, I put clunky single target damage. Everything else is great. Just clunky single target damage in the build guide. Just so we're square. I'm aware. Sorry, something. Mr. Tatum has entered, everyone. What can I say, man? What can I say? What's up, Tatum? What's up, Mr. Tatum? Any tips on getting attuned primordial dust? Any tips on getting attuned primordial dust? Well, let me tell you something, buddy. Attuned primordial dust. I tripping up? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Sorry. You're talking about like when we do one of these. My brain hurts. My brain hurts. Oh, volatile. No. Attune primordial dust. Well, I'll tell you what. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's, yeah, the crushing hands is optimal if you have the right gear for sure. I'm trying to stay away from the core builds, man, because we played. That's all we've got with Spiritborn, right? Was core builds for like the past 9 seasons. Sorry, attuned primordial dust. Am I missing something here? Salvage charms. Is this what you're talking about? No, you're talking about attuned primordial dust. 1 second. Is this one we're like doing the amulet trick for transfiguration? Nope. Is this one we're doing like a focused reroll? Attune raw primordial, refined primordial, chaotic, or is this just when we're doing like adding and subtracting affixes? Is that what this is for? Sorry, I'm just trying to see. Raw. Am I tripping? Where is it? Raw primordial, coarse primordial? Of course, they don't show us where all this is, right? We have to kind of. Attune primordial dust. Oh, this stuff. Okay. Upgrade material QQ. Cube swells war plans, whisper tree elite monsters. So it's saying the cube, so it's saying war plans, but honestly, what you want to do is you want to go to the war plans, of course. Go to Undercity here. So what you want to do is you want to get Portal Prankster first of all. You don't need to get the last one. I mean, you could if you want. I don't think it's necessary. Get it as your last one for sure. But what you want to do is you want to go down the middle here, and you'll have these the ancestral attributes drop. So you'll have it's not just ancestral attributes of armaments that drop, it's a whole bunch of different armaments that drop as well through any of the activities. And what you want to do is you want to kind of farm the Undercity for this one here, the ingenuity. Greater tribute of ingenuity in the Undercity. You're gonna get a lot of that dust you're talking about. So that's what you're looking for. Anything that says ingenuity, that's what you want to put into the Undercity and farm that. Yeah, multi-chest is good too, right? You want to get the multi-chest with the war plans as well, because you have more of a chance to open it. The downside to that is that you're using tributes to open up those multiple chests, so there is a downside to that as well, but that's what I would recommend. But other than that though, going back to the crushing hand build, yeah, there's another crushing hand build that I had too. I haven't put it out. I just didn't. I don't see the reason to. It's just another. It's exactly like similar to what we've already built, right? It's like the whole Rod of Kapaleke with unlimited cooldown, unlimited resource regeneration. That whole dance. I mean, it's viable, but like, you know, just throw the concussive stomp. Throw the concussive stomp. Ruin into your gear, and that build's going to do tenfold damage, which is insane, right? Saying that we're even that's the truth. I got left Hell Tides. How long is the Hell Tide open for still? 26 minutes. Can we farm 8 chests in 26 minutes? Pause. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. So that's what I would do. Just get the tributes of ingenuity, and you'll be farming all the primordial attuned dust or whatever it's called that you want to in no time. I've had permanent fortify. I don't know. There's something's bugged for sure. I've been permanently fortified this whole time. I don't know what's going on. And honestly, Blizzard, it's on you. It's on you, Blizzard. Okay? Not me, it's you. Why am I permanently fortified? We'll never know. We'll never know. If I had overpower stacks doing damage right now, we'd be... If we had overpower as Spiritborn, that'd be... Yeah, I haven't played since launch, made from just testing, but yeah, I hear you. No, but it's fun, man. I'm not knocking the build, eh? Oh, sorry if that sounded like I was knocking the build. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying that there's a bunch of builds that actually work. It just seems like there's one build in particular right now that's really working, which is the Rushing Claw Evade Spiritborn, which is cool and all, but yeah, there's also the Concussive Stomp rune that's really kind of dictating builds as we speak. But yeah, man, yo, have fun, guys. My advice is always have fun. You don't always have to play meta. You don't always have to do that stuff. Just have fun, play the game, make whatever build you want, man. Play your game, enjoy. That's what I recommend. 100 times out of 100 times, that's what I recommend. Just enjoy the game, guys. Enjoy the game for what it's worth. This is the first season of the new expansion. So what did we expect, right? What did we expect? Well, we expected a better game, and we got, I think fundamentally it's in the best place it's ever been. I'm still playing it every day almost, just not because it's a new expansion. I'm enjoying it. The only thing that's, you know, really keeping me playing though is being able to explore new builds. So I feel like I have to, the fact that there is really one meta build only for the Spiritborn is kind of what's got me playing, is because I refuse to believe it because of my nature, and I want to make sure there's other builds that we could play, like Razor Wings, for fun. You know what I mean? It's got a little hiccup in terms of keeping the constant Razor Wings up, but other than that, I'm having a lot of fun playing it. So I'll take a win when I can take a win. Goes from doing billions to hundreds of billions. Let's I'm actually curious to swap in Protein Sustain War. I just want to see how much our damage changes if it does. I don't think it's going to change much, but it'd be nice to see. Are we going to get Duriel? Let's see. Nah, you didn't want to use... Nah, you good. Didn't want to use a meta build. Mythic weapon, 3k vulnerability, 100% attack speed. Just need a min-max, more DPS. Yeah. What's working right now is those damage multipliers. If you could stack damage multipliers on your weapons and stuff like that, it's really good. Crit vulnerable, all damage is really good too. And then, like, depending on what additive damage you're adding into your damage bucket, whatever the highest is apparently is the best thing to go, and then the multiplier to support it. See, Duriel's got that hitbox though, you see? See, Duriel's got a huge hitbox, so this Razor Wings is amazing against him. Oh, you know what? I could check. I don't think it can. I think they got rid of that, but let's check. Because if it can do that, I have to immediately take down my build guide and make a whole new one. But I will check, man. I will check just to kind of rule out any kind of stress I might have caused myself. Unnecessary stress, I should say. Oh yeah, we gotta do 8. We got a lot of farming to do. I could check the codex, right? We could just kind of check that. We don't necessarily have to go to the occultist. Yeah, I have to immediately take down that guide immediately. If I wouldn't even take it down. I would just make a new update and say, hey guys, hey listen, I'm a straight shooter. I'd just be like, hey, listen, I screwed up. There's you can reflect Razor Wings back out again with counterattack. I totally messed it. My bad. Here it is. That would be too funny though. So I'm positive I put Razor Wings in my... I looked up everything for Razor Wings to help it, and there's nothing specific anymore on Razor Wings. What would be cool is if counterattack itself just kind of did it. Hold on. No, it doesn't do that, right? No. I had a mild heart attack there. I was like, just... Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't do it on its own. I was like, wait a sec, that just totally... Is that the combo? This just in, yeah, this just in. The missing link found on the Jadiro YouTube channel. We found him. The missing link, there he is. He totally didn't look at the aspects in his aspect sheet. Yep, thanks. I actually used your leveling build, then branched off on my own. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad it worked out, man. That's it. That's what I'm here to do, man. Help my fellow gamer out, man. I'm the unspoken, unfiltered voice for the Diablo 4 community. So if you ever want a guy who's, you know, if you like the channel for what it is and someone who's just going to keep it 100% with everybody, I'm that guy, man. I'm not going to bend to anybody's will. Yeah, it's gone, right? Yeah, okay, good. I don't think they moved it. I think it's just gone. It's not a thing anymore. You know, I'll be the first to admit when I'm wrong too. Hey, if there is a way to still deflect razor wings back at the enemy, I will be the first person to admit when I'm wrong and go out there and I'd make an immediate update. I don't know what aspect I would kick though. It'd probably have to be this one. It'd have to be one of them. Look how pretty it looks when it works, eh? Look at the Widow's Web here. Wow. I'd be sick if there was something like, yeah, this ability reflects potency skills back at the enemy. I'd be like, huge. Huge. What was that? That was a rogue for sure, right? But yeah, man, guys, thanks for coming through and watching tonight, man. Keeping me company, keeping me chatting. I remember days back when we started doing this YouTube thing and there was 0, right? But that's okay, man. You know, we built it from the ground up here. And it's cool, man, that, you know, we got some, you know, you guys come through and you guys support the channel, man, and could ask for nothing else. Thank you, guys. I always remind myself, always be grateful, always say thank you. Because any good content creator knows that their channel and what they're doing would be nothing if it wasn't for the people that show up in support. So don't think I ever forget that, guys. I don't take this for granted a day that goes by. I love doing this, man. I love doing this, and it's an awesome opportunity to be able to do it, man. Okay. How many more we need to open? 2 more, right? I'm really only doing this to get my health tide. I'm really only doing this to get my health tide thing up. I can't believe they removed it though. That's crazy work. Got 1 more to go. We just need 75 more cinder. So the next build I'll make, I'm looking at making a gorilla build next. Hopefully, it'll be really cool to see what I can do with that. We'll see. And look how cool it looks though when it works though, guys. Come on. We're missing on big weapons here. I gotta fix my loot filter too. I don't think I'm doing it properly. Like it's doing it sometimes, but like sometimes I'm like, oh, that's not what I wanted at all. Gregor's Knights show up in Helltides? I forgot about that. Yo, what's everyone's favorite class right now? What are you guys playing? Are you guys all playing Spiritborn, or are you guys playing Paladin? Like, what's everyone playing right now? Anyone watching, let me know. What are you guys playing right now? What's your favorite class? And what's your favorite build? My favorite build right now, I like the Russian Claw version of the build I did, but I'm liking this build too. It's the only other build I've been able to experience really, but it would be nice to see others. Slowly but surely we'll get there. We could scrap all this. Paragon board. We're almost at 250 here, guys. I don't know where I got this fortify from, but I'm loving every second of it. Oh, we're going Sunsting too. Did we notice a difference in damage? I don't even think so. Is it even affecting our build at this point? We don't know. Salvage seals. Salvage charms. Oh, we did it. We did double Helltide. Let's go. Just waiting on getting that mythic seal, guys. We'll get there. Except a Zontech. Ring. Charm. Okay. Scrapola it. Let's salvage seals. Bye. Salvage charms. Triple buy. Let's go. It leveled up, right? Our war plans leveled up. Yeah, they did. Okay, cool. Helltide. Where do we go from here? Do we go red side or do we go Harbingers will emerge? Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Do we go down the middle here? Okay. Boss trophies. Bloodseekers are connected with flaming chains. When the chains slain, Bloodseekers drop items that match category of the last open torture gift. This one is collapsed chaos rips have a chance to reopen. Do we care about chaos rips really? I kind of like the pangs of Duriel here. I like the cinders, right? Favorite Sork. Fave Sork, always starting with a close second, Necro. As of now, I've played Blizzard / oh, yep, Sork, Lunatic, Warlock. Had so much fun, and Companion Druid is fun as well. That's dope. That's dope. I've seen, sometimes I've seen in town, like the Companion Druid will spawn, like right in the middle of town. It's insane. You just see like all these, you just see like all these werewolves and bears and stuff. It's insane. I would love to. I used to play Druid, but I switched up to Spiritborn. But yeah, that's awesome. It's dope. I've been enjoying the Gorilla one. Cool, yeah. The Gorilla one's fun too. Currently building a Bone Storm Necro. That's cool. That's my last chart for the season. Sick. And apparently the season is done like in a like have we anyone checked the reliquary? When is it over? What does the reliquary say? When is the last time we can... Does it say when it's over? Oh, we have to collect all these still. Accept. I think we have just enough, eh? Wow. But if I find time considering evade born with the eagle, not the poison version. Yep. Oh, we're shy 1. Get out of town. Okay, how much time do we have left? Oh, 37 days left. Oh, word. So it's next month the season's over? So in a month from now, a month and a week. A week and a month. Season's over. Okay, cool. I got my World of Warcraft stuff. Okay. Cool. I would love the charter course. I would also love, like, Infernal Hordes is hurt. Level 3. We don't play this at all, eh? Jeez. We gotta do some more Infernal Hordes, eh? Okay. Let's reroll the plans if there's no mythic plans. Still no mythic plans. You guys see mythic plan? I don't. Yeah, that was interesting. So do Nightmare Dungeon, Altide, Infernal Horde, Pit Boss. Okay. If let's see what else. You know, I wanted to try one. Just love the eagle. I'm so happy enough with clearing pit 120, 130 because I'm pushing further. Requires too much RNG, yep, with items and too much effort from me, of course. So I put speed above all. Yeah, I think we've all put speed above. I think that's where everyone's kind of leaning into, right? Everyone's leaning into the speed builds because they're just a lot more fun to play. I was loving the Russian Claw build too. It was a lot of fun, but now I'm just kind of like, I'm over it. Like in the best way possible. Like I had fun playing it, you know what I mean? I don't see myself playing it beyond what it is now. So other than that, I enjoy it, but yeah, I just haven't been able to. I've been really trying, in other words, to make other builds. I just want to see other things pop off for the Spiritborn, man. It's cool. I just feel like they slept on the Spiritborn, unfortunately. It was fun at first because everyone was like, oh man, rushing eagle evade, going ludicrous speed, this is awesome. Okay, cool. What happens when you're like, well, I still want to play the game, I just want to play a different build? Like, what percentage of the game do you think is the build? Like, build variety? Do you guys think that takes up a large portion of what makes the game fun? Is the variety of builds? Like, for me, I feel like build variety is a huge part of the game. Like, over 50% of what makes the game fun is how many builds you can go. But I could be wrong. But that, for me, that's one of the most. I love making builds. I love trying new things and making new builds and having like various builds to play when I log on. Like, that's what I look forward to. I think it makes in my opinion, it might be, some people might think of it as a smaller portion. I think there's a lot of other things the game needs, like, you know, bug fixes, and not only that, it needs, you know, it needs updates constantly, which is good. But yeah. I wish they bring back the previous evade build as an additional Russian Claw evade build. Yeah, for sure, man. I wish we had Thunder Spike back as the evade build, man. I really wish we had that still. We don't. I mean, when I knew right off the hop, as soon as I installed the game and I played, not installed the game, sorry. As soon as I started playing the game, I hovered over Thunder Spike and I was like, oh, Eagle Evade's gone. There's no way. And then I scrolled down to Russian Claw, of course, and I was like, oh, wait a second, there's a chance. And I was like, oh, it's not the same though. It's not the same. We can't just hit spacebar or scroll and infinitely evade anymore, unless we're like much later in the game. So we can't level up now. We can't level up and go into the end game with just one build anymore. I think there is a new Storm Feather build though. I bet you, or Storm there has to be a Stormfeather build out by this time with Eagle Evade. It makes sense. It would make sense that there is right now. I would love to. I bet you someone's already made it though, so I'm not going to go there. I'm just going to stay away from Eagle Evade, Stormfeather, Rushing Claw, anything. I don't want to. I'm just going to stay away from it because I have a funny feeling that's all anyone's building right now. It's the only thing really viable for Spiritborn, right? It's the only thing really viable. So, you know, all the power to anyone that makes Eagle Evade builds. Good for you. But yeah, build variety, in my opinion, is a huge part of what makes this game fun, right? So, hopefully. Yo, but Lang, good to see you, man. Good to see you. I really wish they do bring back the Eagle Evade. That'd be really nice to see it come back. Yeah, build variety is definitely a must for me. The reason I like the season 10, the Chaos Unique season was my favorite season. It was my favorite season just simply because we had so much. I've never played a season for 3 months straight, and I played the season 10 for 3 months straight. I played it from beginning to end every day, and simply because I love the build variety that you can go, and I was able to go to the armory and switch up to like a new build every time I logged on. That's how many builds were available, and then there was still like that item chase for you know, there's still that item chase for a different Chaos Unique or a better version of the Chaos Unique you had, right? So the layers were good. The layers were good. Yeah, that was a good time, man. That's my favorite season ever, is season 10. Season 4 was fun too when they introduced tempering and masterworking and the new crafting. That was really cool. I enjoyed that season as well. I'm trying to think of any other season that was kind of fun. I like the boss powers when we got the boss powers. That was kind of fun too. But season 10 holds a special place in my heart for sure. It always will. Have you guys seen any other Eagle Evade or like any kind of other Spiritborn builds out there? Like, have you come across anything that isn't Rushing Claw oriented? I really hope some like partner program Diablo 4 content creator sees this build and like invest into like the cooldown and makes it like way sicker, you know what I mean? If it's possible, do it. If this is like just a really good blueprint, that's awesome too, you know? Would love to see it. What do y'all think would be a cool new spirit animal for the Spiritborn? Good question. Spiritborn can get one more, so we got Jaguar, Gorilla, Centipede. So left field. Jaguar, Gorilla, Centipede, Eagle. Eagle, so specific. Jaguar, Jungle, Eagle. Almost, there's a lot of eagles in the world. Gorilla, Jungle, Centipede. Those are everywhere too, but the biggest ones are in the jungle. Feel like but it's kind of dabbling into druid. Shark would be wild. That'd be crazy. Shark? That'd be cool though. Yo, call me crazy, yo. No. Call me crazy, okay? Is a bat. The bat, dude. I don't know why the bat just goes like, I don't know, the bat, and it can be like a purple color. Yeah, bats, dude. Give us the bat. Spiritborn bat. Batman Spiritborn would be insane. That would be cool. It'd be like a purple color, and maybe it could be like shadow or like blood damage or something like that. Yeah, shadow. Yeah, exactly. Shadow or blood damage or something crazy like that. That would be cool. I think bat would be cool. Purple bat. Batman Spiritborn would be go hard, bro. People would play that build all day. I'm trying to think of anything else now. think bat's really jungle. Okay. Trying to think of anything else. I think bat would go crazy. Yeah, bat would go crazy. What else would be cool? I think we got room for one more. You could go frog. That would be, yeah, that'd be cool too. Yeah, like poison frog. That'd be cool. Yeah, poison frog will go crazy. So yeah, when I'm not paying attention, I do more damage. Yeah, frog will go nuts. Yeah, bat, frog, those are wicked ideas. I'm trying to think of something else that we haven't thought of yet. I feel like the lion's kind of cool, but it's too close to jaguar. Trying to think of another crazy. I was gonna say a horse. Yeah, that'd be crazy too. Ice or holy damage? Ice or holy damage would be nuts. Ice or holy damage? I think of what's cold in the jungle. Nothing's really cold in the jungle. Like a fish? Maybe a fish. Yo, Pegasus would be nuts. A unicorn, bro? We go unicorn. Unicorn Spiritborn would be nuts. That rhymes too. Yo, what build are you playing, bro? I'm playing the... Oh, you know the new Unicorn Spiritborn build? It's insane. That'd be cool, bro. Unicorn Spiritborn. Okay, yo, hear me out. Hear me out. Like a Komodo dragon? I think that'd be cool too. I mean, that's too meta. Like a Komodo dragon would go... Well, I think that'd go crazy. That'd be such a wild pick, though. We can't even do the Hell Tides because it's not up. Yeah, Unicorn Spiritborn would go nuts, I'm telling you. Unicorn, dude. We could try Uber while we wait. Speed plus holy damage would be sick. I'm trying to think of anything else. Spiritborn Unicorn, dude. I'm gonna make a sick pull soon. Just give me a second. So the way I envision it, right, is we got like the Power Rangers, right? So we got yellow is the gorilla, right? We got red is jaguar. We got blue as the eagle, right? And we got green as the centipede. Then we'd have purple as Zack Power Ranger. And then, so all we're missing is the white Power Ranger, right? There's a gold Power Ranger too, but I guess that kind of dabbles in yellow. Hamster would insane. Or like a capybara, what do they call it? A capybara? That'd be cool. Like an ancient mouse. That could be like the holy damage. Capybara, is that what it's called? A capybara? I think that's what it's called. It's like that. It's like the biggest, largest like land rodent, right? capybara. The bat. Honey badger. Yo, the honey badger is a lethal beast. Yo, the honey badger is dangerous. That would be sick. The hyena. Hyena and the honey badger. I mean, it's limitless right now. I mean, I heard spider was a good pull too. Maybe we go back to the spider. I think spider was a really good pull. Like the tarantula. It'd be like a specific spider, you know? Like a jungle tarantula. Yo, the honey badger? Yo, a honey badger is a dangerous species. It will fight any creature in the jungle and walk away. Even if it gets its butt whooped, it will walk away and be like, whatever. See you later. The porcupine. You get the porcupine, dude? That'd be sick. A porcupine spirit board would be nuts. Thorns damage. It specializes in thorns damage, bro. It'd be like the new gorilla. Porcupine. Wow, I can't believe I didn't think of that sooner. Like a hedgehog. It's like a zippy speed build with thorns damage. Yeah, wolf would be cool. I feel like we're jumping into like druid territory with wolf. I'm actually surprised they like chose jaguar over tiger. So you can do single target damage, guys. Yeah, or maybe they do lion, right? Maybe we do lion. Maybe lion would be pretty cool. Crocodile. I was thinking that was my first. Actually, the first thing I thought of was a crocodile. I don't know why I didn't pick it. I was like, I don't know. Maybe it delves too much in the. I think it just delved too much in the green territory for me with centipede, and I was like, oh, we can't double down on green with crocodile. But crocodile is a sick pull. That's why I said Komodo dragon. It was like another huge reptile. I was like, maybe that would be sick. Or like the iguana. I feel like the iguana is something Blizzard would do. You know, they'd do something like the iguana. They'd make like a little, not so little. They're actually pretty big. Some of them. Or like the python. The snake though is on the druid side though. When you start talking about snakes, the druids got snakes. I thought I hit like a genius thing there. Let's see, like if we go razor wings right now, I don't think there's anything that supports razor wings. Yeah, there's nothing. Even potency, I think we only have. Do we have like reflect? Yeah, no. Yeah, Jaguars and Eagles fit more into the main thing they got. Yeah, exactly. I think that's where you'd have to go is like not popular main animals, but like the whole like all the culture behind it's really what you gotta look up. But I mean that'd be cool. Like I used to think that's what they would do with the like the druid. They would give it like other forms, like give it like a snake form or something like that to match its spirit boons and stuff. But they never did it, which is funny. Like I thought that was a no-brainer thing to do for the Spiritborn. Someone's moving at us. Helltide's up yet? Oh, they're up. Let's go.
This will be your last stupid mistake.
Yeah, but that'd be sick though. Yo, Rhinoceros, that would be sick. Yeah, Rhinoceros would be the holy damage, bro. Rhinoceros would be sick. I didn't even think of Rhinoceros. That's a sick pull too, bro. Yeah, Rhinoceros, man. That'd be, yeah, that makes sense, you know? I don't know if that's mine or whatever, but that's a cool pull, man. The giraffe? Hear me out. Hear me out. The giraffe, the noble giraffe. Ain't nobody messing with the giraffe. When's the last time you seen a giraffe lose a fight? When's the last time? Hippo. We got hippo. Hippo would be sick. The mighty hippo. Hippo Spiritborn. Just become an unstoppable force. The warthog. The meerkat. Timon and Pumbaa from Lion King. Elephant, bro. Elephant. The elephant. Elephant Spiritborn. That would be the holy for sure, man. Just the wisest of the jungle animals. The elephant that never forgets. But I find it too similar with the gorilla. Yeah, I would agree. Maybe you could dabble more on the holy side as opposed to like the gorilla doing physical damage. It could be more of like a holy. Like what kind of animal strikes you as a holy animal? I guess it would have to be like the most sacred animal in the jungle. Right? Stag would be cool. Gazelle. The antelope. Yeah, like what would be the most... Yeah, stag would be cool. I cannot deny that one. Holy boss trophies. I haven't even checked. I probably have so many boss trophies. Yeah, I got a lot going on there. I just wish they were worth more, or like maybe even sold, or you can like scrap them for stuff. Oh, 2 Infernal Horror Compasses? That's crazy. Honestly, I like the owl for holy. Yeah, I know. I was thinking the owl too, but yeah, we have bird. Yeah, we have a bird. We have the eagle. Like, what do you do? Like an emu then? Like, you know, like an ostrich or something? An ostrich would be hilarious, bro. If they pulled the ostrich card, I'd laugh so hard. Or like a penguin or something like that. That'd be so funny. Or like the kookaburra. You know, I'm really excited. I really hope that in the next expansion we get a monk, man. We get the monk class back. I really want to see the monk in Diablo 4, man. I really hope we get that class back. I really hope the next expansion we get like Demon Hunter or Amazon and the monk. I really hope we do. I don't know if this will be applicable in Diablo 4, but a flying mount would be something new. Yeah, that'd be sick, man. Imagine like just rocking around on like a massive bat. That'd be sick, dude. Just flying around. Maybe one day we'll have some levels to this. to this game, you know, flying around on bats and stuff. That'd be cool. I could see flying. I could see flying mounts being something though. I don't know. Like, yeah, I guess if I feel like if it served the same purpose as the mounts that we have now, I could see it maybe not having a point, but maybe, right? Like maybe two classes that are lacking in D4, the monk and the Amazon. Yeah, I would love to see. I would love to see the monk and the Amazon, man. That'd be cool. Everyone's like, the Spiritborn's the monk. I'm like, yeah, but the Necromancer is also the Warlock in another world. So, like, you know, what are we talking about here? If the Necromancer and the Warlock, I know they're very different in terms of lore, but if they can both exist in you know, Diablo 4 together, I mean, I don't know why the monk and the Spiritborn can't. I feel like there's more of a reason to have the monk in, like, you know. I think we were talking about this last time. We were talking about naming the expansion. I believe someone here came up with the was it Dawn of Destruction, or was that it? Dawn of Destruction for the next expansion. I said Rise of Destruction, and someone said Dawn of Destruction for the next expansion. I was like, yeah, that's sick. And then they would just call it the Lord of Destruction for the second installment of that series. You know, give us the monk and the Amazon. Whatever. If there's ever another Diablo game that comes out, like Diablo 5 or whatever, if they don't do it for Diablo 4, I will play the monks. I will play the monk. My favorite class ever. Monk have fist weapons, giant bells, and tonfa. Whoa. Diablo Mortar. The Spiritborn doesn't have any of these. Yeah, I know exactly. What I would make it an elementalist class. An elementalist class that's holy too. You know, you'll have the different trees and the different specs you can go for it. Like you'll be able to go holy, elemental, whatever you need. I think that would be a fair assessment of the class. Oh. This is actually like the perfect gas wave to get. Not a fan of Diablo Mortal, but their monk has the top weapons. Well, the monk in Diablo 3 is like the one I played growing up. It's like it's so long ago. But yeah, that was the one I played. Was the monk in Diablo 3. That was by far my favorite iteration of the class. You know, I usually have like an energy drink before I do these live streams, and I've kind of like chilled on that, guys. I just told you, this is a sidebar here, just in terms of like health and stuff like that. You know, I used to have energy drinks before I would do these late night streams. I'm kind of happy. I just had like a little bit of a coffee, and I feel great. So I think I'm done with energy drinks. I don't think they're good for you at all. Like they can't be, you know. The monk in Path of Exile is also good. Yeah, that's the class I played. I played the mercenary and the monk. I enjoyed both of them. They're really cool. But that's what they did. They rolled with the elementalist monk. In Diablo 3, I used to run the Inna's monk set every season, and it was you were able to summon your avatars. They'd fight beside you, which is pretty crazy. Wizard and Witch Talk for me in D3 on the. One of the reasons why I'm loving the Lunatic so much. Yeah, the Witch Doctor. My brother used to love the Witch Doctor. He used to play a lot of that. That was his favorite class. But yeah, I would love to see the Witch Doctor make a return too. I feel like we'd be getting into another, you know, companion type of style, like Necromancer and Warlock. So I'm really praying the Monk makes some sort of comeback, man. That'd be really cool to see. For Yitar. That's what the guy used to scream. I can still hear his quotes in my head. I can't recollect all of them, but I can hear his voice. I still remember how the voice of the monk sounded in Diablo 3. Your will breaks. Is that what he said? Your will breaks. Yeah, it was so much fun to play. In his monk, I used to play the Sun Wukong version of the Bell. Then I used to play, what else did I used to play? I think there's, yeah, Tempest Rush was really fun too. That was really fun. That was like the speed farming. It got really strong too. I'm just happy this build works, man. This build's a whole lot of fun to play. I'm just happy it works. This is really fun to play. Oh, and for anyone that wants the build guide, it's linked in the description of this video. I couldn't put it in the chat. All I have in the chat is the link to the Discord if you guys want to join. It's up to you. I used to push the Discord so hard. It's up to you guys want to join. I mean, we need more members to have it like really pop off and to really start having the chats pop off in the Discord. But there's a Discord available for you guys if you want to join. It's in the pinned comment. But for the build itself, the Mobilix build planner, it's in the description of this video too if you guys want it. If you want to play the build you're seeing on screen, I got it there for you. I'm not even playing the Infernal Hordes right now. I'm just kind of in the center of the map. So funny. Okay, give me Aether Goblins. Give me Goblins. Give me Goblins. Give me Goblins. Give me Goblins. I'm summoning Goblins. Well, you know, this is pretty good too. See the difference between one boss and two bosses? That's what I was saying. With Razor Wings, all you need is one other enemy, and your chances increase like 60% to get constant streaming Razor Wings. It's insane. Everyone should get fist weapons too. Yes, they should. They should definitely get fist weapons. They're modeled after the monk and the Amazon. You got glaives and spears and all that stuff, but you didn't give us fist weapons? Blasphemy! It's blasphemy, Blizzard. I think the Spiritborn will go crazy. Like, imagine we had 2 slots to put a different aspect on. That'd be awesome. Yeah, it is cutting through. Yeah, next, it's cutting through, man. The build works, which is awesome. I'm just glad the build works. I spent a long time, like, I'm trying to get as many guides out for you guys as possible. Right? It's just between work and family and stuff like that, you know, I'm trying to, as much time as I have, guys, I put into the game. But, you know, real life is also very important, of course. So, yeah, I'm just glad the build works. It's just a little clunky on single target damage, which, you know, I'm okay with. Oh man, I haven't actually had to do this fight in so long. This is so funny. I think I'm at a point that we have so much damage reduction that I don't think it really matters. Which is kind of funny. Oh, I got you, Bartuk. I know your every move. Oh, that hurt actually. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where we got this fortification from. I'm grateful that we have it, but it's been on us like the whole game pretty much. Wow, that's a lot of Bartuk drops a lot of stuff. Are we still in the Infernal Hordes event? Is that what's up? Yeah, I think so. We're only left with 100, which is poopy. Yep. Okay. And we're done. I'm just putting things anywhere right now. Yeah, it's cutting through, man. It's cutting through. The Assassin in D2 has some cool movesets like Dragon Talons. Yeah, the Assassin's cool. I mean, it's the Rogue, right? I wonder if they would ever bring that back. It'd be cool to see. Got a bit to do. Let's do it. Let's do it, Stuart. We can do 110 comfortable. Comfortable. Holy clump. What is this? I don't know what that was. That was a crazy first, like right out the gate. That elite was just ready for war. These lunatics, oh man, they do so much damage. What do we got here? Greed Shrine, yay! I'm telling you, it's the Razor Wing Blender. Awesome. So I love this build. It's awesome. I think the title of the build guide that I did though is kind of gonna it's like make Spiritborn fun again. I don't know if that's what I should put, but maybe I'll change the title. Not to say Spiritborn isn't fun. By the way, Sanctuary sit down on 20th. Yeah, I'm excited for that, man. I'm excited for that. I just don't know if you're not I'm not a partner program content creator, so I don't know if I'm allowed to just like sit and watch the live stream and like, you know, and I don't know if I'm allowed to just like sit and watch it. I would love to. I would love to just sit there and watch the live stream, but I don't know if I can just sit and watch the live stream and you know, I don't know how that works. Because I see a lot of content creators do it, but I don't know if they're partner programmed or not. But I would love to do something like that. It would be cool. I don't know what the rules are. I don't know how it works, but I would love to do something like that. This is the only game that I'm excited if there's an announcement for a dev live stream. Yeah, for sure. That would have been perfect, like 1 to 3 of them rotate close to your body. Yeah, I agree, Nex. It would, but see, that's the thing, right? So like when you're fighting a single target, if you can kind of like syncopate the rings with the rhythm of the rushing claw, so to speak, you can actually do a crazy amount of damage to bosses. Right, it actually works, but like if you don't, you're like really struggling to get anything done. But that's the dream right there. See all those rings just kind of flying around? That's the dream, right? That's the dream. That's the ideal amount of rings you want to see flying around. See, this fight becomes so much easier because the rings are hitting other enemies, right? We can just delete them. See, yeah, that's how it works. Got a unique charm. I think we've got almost every unique charm so far. Back in D3, I couldn't care less if there did updates in season, but D4 is different. Their devs live streams mean there will be updates on the next season. Yeah, I think people are speculating it's about the season 14 PTR, which I'm excited to play, guys. I'm excited to play a season 14 PTR. I would love to play test. I love play testing on it. I also found that it kind of ruins the game for you once you actually start to play, because there's only like minor differences. But like, I feel like if I make content for Diablo 4, I gotta test on the PTR. It's Roderick Kepeleke. Cool. Yeah, so we're just trying to see what's going to go on here. One more boss. Eastern Ice. You must got really terrible luck with rerolls. Buddy, I stopped transfiguring my items because to get gem strength or your main stat on your item is just, I don't know. I don't even know why it's in the game. People have to remember, a lot of these people that play the game like the game, that play full time, the odds of what you get versus what they get are vastly different, right? So, I mean, some people get lucky and they get right off the hop. Whoa. He's got a Shroud of False. We got Shroud of False Death, or we got Tyrion's Might, which you already have. What do we get? Shroud of False Death. Let's get it. Way of the Monkey. Anyone, if they decide to bring back the Sun Wukong set, yeah, that'd be dope. I have a feeling that I will be connected to the yeah, for sure. That'd be awesome. Does getting indestructible on 6 Tyrio count? Way of the Monkey, indestructible. Getting broke from rerolls too. Gotta start farming. Yeah, I was gonna make a farming guide. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that right now. Like, is it? You guys think it's too late in the season now to be making a how to farm guide? I think it might be, but If you guys ever want one, let me know. Boom, 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 boom.
Step up to my anvil.
Ooh, the final upgrade in the pit. What should we do? Oh, that's pretty cool. Which one do we get? I want to try this one. Oh, this one sounds pretty crazy. Okay, maybe try that. That one sounds pretty crazy too. There's a monkey deity Chinese folklore like the one from Black Myth Wukong. Yeah, yo, Black Myth Wukong, yo, Sun Wukong. And Sun Wukong is actually what formed Goku from Dragon Ball Z. That's where they got the idea for Goku, was from Sun Wukong. From Black Myth Wukong, yeah. Black Myth Wukong is Chinese folklore, man. That is correct. It combined mythology with religion, and that's what got like all the kids into religion back in the day. I did a whole like deep dive on the Journey to the West. Was it Journey to the East, Journey to the West? I don't know. It's East or West. It's a book though. That's the whole book about Black Myth Wukong, and that game was awesome, man. I would play that game over and over again if I could. That game was really fun. I'm looking forward to the next Black Myth title now. Can we finally get a mythic plan to roll? One. New plan. Nothing yet. It's probably so rare. It's probably so rare to get it. I'm like hoping and praying I can get it, but it's probably so rare. What else can we do? Time is it? I'll probably end the live stream soon, guys. World boss in an hour. No thanks. Probably do a boss for a quick 5 Grim Favor, right? There we go. Gregory it is. Is it possible to craft mythic charms? No, I tried. It will not allow you to. That'd be great, though, if you could just craft mythic charms. That'd be sick.
You know where to find me.
Oh, we were just getting warmed up. Damn. The canto is an excellent. Yeah, not too bad. It is done. Welcome to the Isles. What do you bring?
To salvage some. We have any gems to salvage? Can we craft diamond yet? Oh, we're so close. We got hella runes though we gotta get rid of. Have you been able to end the... This is their thing with passives on Warplan? Yeah, I've gone to the Nemesis Slayer once, yes. That is correct. I've gone to it once, yes, I've ended it, and you get a lot of gear drops, I'll just say that much. Seasonal rank rewards available. What are you talking about? Why is it flashing on my screen that seasonal rank rewards are available? It is not true. They're not available. There's literally a dungeon right here that we could do. We can go farm some gems if we want at Seer's Reach. Cataclysm. Cataclysm. Why is nothing open in the Helltide if it's open? Make it make sense, please. Oh, we still have retained cinder too, eh? Interesting. That means some of this, yeah, some of these are still open. Okay, cool. Oh no. Lightning damage, our favorite. That sucks. Wow. Let's go take care of this one first. Get shredded. Come on, dude. All right, guys. Yo, I think I'm gonna call it there. It's almost midnight here. Have you tried the razor skill with 8 charges? Have you tried the other razor skill with 8 charges? What other razor skill with 8 charges? There's another razor skill with 8 charges. Where is it? Which one? This one? This one. Eight charges. Razor skill with 8 charges. Which one are you talking about, Zed? Eight charges. 8 charges. Is there something I'm missing? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I was like, whoa. It's like, yo, show me where this 8 charge. I need this 8 charges. Like, there is this version of the build. It's just, yeah, that would be great. That'd be great if the other passive, that's okay. That'd be great if the other passive was also available. If it lasted 80% longer, but its charges reset instantly, would be amazing. See, this is the single target damage version. Lots of enemies, we're in lots of business. Hey, down to one enemy, we're in no business. No bueno. Clunky to the max. We could do this version of it. See, nothing's cooling it down, right? So that's why we go this one. It's just so much smoother, right? I tried these all out for a very long. And we try and increase our movement speed a bit. For each active razor wing we have, we're like super zippy. I mean, which we could take instead of like taking damage. Sure. Yeah, I mean, you could try and we could switch Ravager out, right? And we could keep spamming Ravager. It's just when we get to the single target people is when we get chewed for not having enough razor wings. This would be the best way to do it if we could. I just want to see how it works on single target damage. And then we can have like a definitive answer, right? Well, it's one guy. We gotta wait for Ravager to come off cooldown first. We gotta kind of wait for Ravager to come off cooldown and then... See, when it's one guy, it just gets so clunky. Even if we put Ravager on. I honestly feel like there's a little bit... Maybe Razor Wings is a little bit bugged, you know? It's either that Razor Wings is a little bit bugged, or the intention wasn't for the Razor Wings not to be so inconsistent when they hit. You know, like they're... That's okay, yeah. Give it a go, it's fun. Yeah, like I feel like it's just way better with this version of Razor Wings. Like you're just more consistently throwing out Razor Wings, but you're at the cost of like a lot less damage, right? And that guy is such a small hitbox. It's so hard to like maintain the Razor Wings on him too. But once we get this version of Razor Wings flying, right? Like we're not really missing a beat. As long as there's more than one enemy on the screen. Hey, you know, no worries, Dad. Yo, I'm here for my fellow gamer, whatever that means. Whatever that means to you. If I can help you in any form or fashion, then that's the golden ticket for me. So. If I can help people, that's what I love to do. It's help people find peace and enjoyment through video games. That is my mission statement on this channel, everybody. Peace and happiness for all through video games, if possible. People, I always say, man, video games are very therapeutic. Very therapeutic. And I completely understand that sentiment. The build works. I wonder if I should change the title of that build guide though. Do you guys think that build guide's okay with that title? I think it's alright. I could probably work on it, change it a little bit.
Mainlander, what brings you? I'll be here, swinging away. Taken apart, melted down.
Alright guys, I think that's it for me. I'm gonna call it night here. Thank you guys so much for coming through and watching the live stream, guys, and keeping me company, man. I could ask for nothing more, man, guys. Thank you so much. And for everyone that dropped a like on the live stream, guys, thank you so much. I always say you don't have to like or subscribe, guys. All I recommend is you turn on notifications if you got like what you see here on the live stream. That way, you know, whenever I go live or I post new content, you guys have a front row seat. So yeah, man, I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you guys so much. And if you join the Discord too, thank you for joining the Discord. That is, that's awesome, man. We're just trying to see that thing grow and see if we can get the community going. But if not, it's all good too. All good things are made in good time. So yeah, really enjoying this build. Razor Wings is what it is. It's doing damage. It's pushing through Torment 12. It's an alternative to Rushing Claw, which is awesome. And I can't wait to see what they do and what they update with the Spiritborn next. And hopefully it's something worth playing. You know, I'll work on some other builds in the meantime, and I'll be back on Tuesday to live stream, working on getting those Thursday live streams in next. That'd be great. Yeah, ciao Zed. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Anyways, guys, had a great night playing some Diablo 4 tonight, man, and it was great seeing all of you. So yeah, again, tune in Tuesday if you want to do the same thing. I'll be helping the community. Maybe it'll be this build, maybe it'll be another build. Who knows? We'll see what I can get done in the next couple of days. But yeah, guys. Again, thank you guys so much. I'm your bro Jadiro. Sign off for now. Peace.